There we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Unwinator, and I'm back. And as you can see, we are with a completely different team here today. I have been working on this for a few days over the weekend, so I've decided that I want to do another season. Not another season, a different series on top of the Alphabetic Spaghetti Challenge. So what's going to happen is the Alphabetic Spaghetti Challenge is going to run on a Monday and Wednesday for the videos. This is the new series, which is going to be port to prem. I'll explain the rules in a second. So this is going to be on a Tuesday and a Thursday. I am going to try my best to release all the videos around about 1 o'clock, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to have a long weekend at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just to give my mind ease and to give myself a break, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my own personal life at the minute. This is what's keeping me going with my mental health and stuff, and keeping me intact with a lot of things. So yeah, this is port to prem. Basically, the idea is I live in Southport myself. Um, a few people may know me, might see me around or whatever else, but I live in Southport myself. Southport is my hometown, so and obviously they're in the Blue Square North, so the lowest league on the game. We're okay in real life, but we're not the best of teams. We've been close to getting promoted to League Two a couple of times. We've done well in the FA Cup a couple of times, but other than that, we've not done much achievement wise, I would say. So the idea of the save is either go for Southport for as long as possible, make my way through the leagues, with the possibility of maybe getting them to the Premiership, or if I get offered a better club with better objectives and better um, sides of things, to eventually get to the Premier League with either Southport or a different club, and then the aim of the save is to win the Champions League and the Premier League, or any major top European league, to come all to it. So that's the aim of the save. I will run through right now of obviously the background into the club vision for the club, the transfers that I've made up to this date, and then the first game which we're going to play against avlechurch in the FA Cup second qualifying round. And then obviously by the end of the video, I'll go back to there and see everything. If you want to look at my quick profile, this is me on the profile. I've just suggested to what's based with the club. So Sunday League football and National B licence. I will work on getting better licences. With the staff side of things, I'm fully equipped with the staff now. So I just did what a lot of people probably do, which is go on the job centre, place adverts for the various different jobs that I needed, and try and select the best one that will come for me within the wages that I was allowed to possibly give to them. I already had an assistant manager here, head of youth development, and one of the players is a coach, which is Dean Wynyard. The assistant manager isn't great, but I'll stick with him for now because you can't really get decent quality coaches at this type of level. You can get mediocre ones, but not absolutely fantastic ones because it goes on reputation, etc. As you can see, though, I have got the best scouting team in the whole league, so that's going to work out into my favour. We'll go next into the finances. The finance side of things, we are $4,000 in debt. I am spending a little bit over on the wage budget, as you can see, but some of the players are on a non-contract basis, so they only get paid when they get played. So that's just more for squad depth that I've done that, to be honest. We are for £4,605 in debt. That's probably going to go way down. It always does when you're in the lower league, so the projection isn't great for the club either. It always goes down when you're lower leagues. The club vision for this season and the upcoming seasons, if it would let me click on it, work within wage budget, which I'm struggling on, but it's only a few £100s. I have tried to offload a couple of players, but nobody wants them. Nobody wants to come in for them as they're older players. I usually try and bring in younger players and youth players, but I have signed an older player, which you will see in a second, because he's got experience at this type of level. So the objectives of the current season is top half finish in the Vanarama National North, FA Cup first round, FA Trophy second round, and then after that it's the expectation to reach the Vanarama North playoffs. After that, the club info, the club was founded in 1881, currently playing in the Vanarama National North League, the semi-professional status, the reputation is 1 star, okay finances, that's it from there on that side of things. In general, the media expect us to finish 14th. The fierce rivals is not nobody of date. The other rivals is Fleetwood, which is a local rival, which they are. They're just down the road in Blackpool. As some people didn't know that. There's a few legends on here. I don't know much about the legends. Other people might want to do it. If you want to look into the legends and the icons, I will have a quick scroll down so you can have a look into them. If you are interested in that type of stuff, I know who Steve Dickinson is. I've seen him play in goal a few times for Southport. He's a good player. Liam Watson was one of our best managers. He's the one who nearly got us to League Two, and then I think he signed for Everton. I'm pretty sure. Let's do his milestones. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he didn't. He won the National League North of us. Then he went to the Berska and got them promoted. Then he went back to us and got us promoted in 2009. Then he got Telford promoted, and then he left the manager. Oh no, he's the current manager. Okay, so I took over him basically. Well, I didn't know that in real life. I do try and follow him as best as I can, but I obviously support Preston and Man United in real life and try and follow as much football as I can. And then obviously another legend at the club is Earl Davis. I have him on Facebook in real life. He's a top guy. If he watches it, then thank you very much for watching, Earl. That's great for us. The facilities are as follows. They are basic training facilities, basic youth facilities. The youth level is at 4, average academy coaching and fairly basic youth recruitment. We have an affiliated senior affiliate of Accrington, and then we have an affiliated club to send players on loan to if we need to, so to get the youngsters developed more as SCEM. So now what we will do is we'll go into some transfers. I have tried to get rid of a few players, but that didn't really work. So these are players that already came in from when we were here. I thought Jack Brainbridge came from Sunderland. So we're going from Abdul Sanko, who is a 20-year-old Dutch right winger predominantly, but can play left wing and striker. He has 2.5 ability, 5-star potential. He came from Stoke and also played for Sparta. Josh O'Keefe is a journeyman, used to be an ex-Blackburn player, just for some depth in the midfield more than anything else. 3-star, 3-star, and some experience in the midfield. He's just a journeyman at the National League, and he's been in League Two, and then he was originally at Blackburn. That's why I recognised him in the first place. So he's a journeyman at these leagues. So it's good to have experienced players in who's played these type of football before. Then we have got the striker, English striker, 23 years old, of Natumba Masanaka. I might just nickname him Massa, to be honest. Let's nickname him Massa, because it's easier to say. Because he's probably going to be a regular first teamer. So, Mata has been nicknamed now. Striker, English, 23 years old, 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. He is an ex-Burnley player, but has been on a numerous amount of loans over the years. And then we are on Nathan Baxter now, who is a Dutch 20-year-old centre-back, 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. He is an ex-Everton player, has come to us now. Then we have Ronan Dobbins on loan from Institute. I think they're in the Northern Irish League, am I right there? Yeah, they're in the Blue Fen Sport Championship. He's just a backup left back for us. 19 years old, 2-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. Just to add a bit of depth into the team, he's on loan from Institute. So that's him. Then we have Michael Collins at the back, another backup centre back for us. He might possibly be playing first team. Can also play left back slightly. 3-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. 20 years old, English. He used to play for Everton and Sunderland. And then we have, let's go down some more. Jack Osborne's come in. He's on a non-contract basis. 2-star ability, 4.5-star potential, 21-year-old centre midfielder. He used to play for Rotherham down in the Championship and League One. Ollie McCoy is a 22-year-old English right midfielder. He can also play striker and anywhere across the front line. so he'd be good utility player to use. He is 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. He was mainly signed as a backup striker or a backup winger. He used to be at Maidenhead, but he's been at Birmingham majority of his career, a few loans, and then he's come to us on a free. Then we brought in Cameron Stanley, who is another backup striker. 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, 19 years old. He's English. He has come from Everton's youth team, probably, who they released. Then we brought in another centre-back who I have put up for loan because he's the 8th best centre-back in the squad, just to try and get him some experience. 22-year-old English centre-back in Oliver Marks, 2.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. He has played for Wrexham in the past. He was on loan at Southport in 2017-18, and then he's played for a few other clubs in the non-league basically, and then come back to us. Then we signed Nika Libherd Hines. He is a 19-year-old English goalkeeper, 2.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. He is the backup goalkeeper for now because Dan Hanford is slightly better than him. He is an ex-Nottingham Forest player, but what I am thinking of doing is maybe alternating them two. If Dan Hanford doesn't play great, then he will come in to try and replace him, basically. I've got Tony McMillan as a third goalkeeper, but he's 38 and he is a legend at the club, to be honest. He's been here numerous times at Southport because I recognise his name, obviously. But he's not going to stay here forever. Dan Hanford is quite old as well, I think, so I brought that 19-year-old in to try and step up and take over him, basically. He is on a non-contract basis as well. Same with Milo Hall. I think he's on a non-contract basis. Centre midfielder, bit of depth for us. 20-year-old English midfielder, 2-star ability, 5-star potential. He's an ex-West Brom player, so he's coming from some depth. And then Reece Fenlon is my assistant manager, signed him in on loan, predominantly an attacking right midfielder, but also can play up front and on the left. He's a 4-star ability player, 5-star potential. He's on loan from Accrington Stanley. So that's all the transfers done now. I am going to be playing, who did I say it is, in the first game ever for Southport. I won't show you the league yet. For the first game ever is against avlechurch, who are a non-league team, in the FA Cup second qualifying round, which I didn't realise that you were qualified that low with being in the National League North. So yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. So I'm going to get into the game. There is a lot of league games to come. They're going to be not really spread out. This game's after is on the Tuesday, but what I am going to do is I'll play this game. I'll play a bit through possibly some of the games, and then maybe come back towards the start of November time, maybe. Play Blythe and Chester. Chester are a local team around here. Play Blythe because that's usually Southport's bogey team in real life. So maybe play Blythe and Chester there. I don't think there's any teams. Yeah, we'll come back for Blythe and Chester because it's a Saturday and a Tuesday game. So we'll come back for there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just do the selection advice, see if it's recommended anybody else. Okay, so yeah, this is the formation we are going to be using. I have set up set pieces. I've put all the some set piece tactics on corners. I put set piece tactics on throw-ins, on free kicks. I've done that all offline as well. I've set all the kick takers up and whatever else. I will just try and sort the bench out quickly, see who's on the bench, see if it's got a varied bench, which it probably won't do. Challoner's on the bench. Baxter can play right back and centre back, so he can come off the bench. I am going to put Russell Benjamin on the bench, and then I'll probably leave Newell on there. Massa's there as well. Sanko's a winger. Benjamin, I probably would want another winger, to be honest. So what I will do is I will take off Massa, I think, and then put on Woods on the bench. So it's got a bit of a varied bench. Leave the goalkeeper on there just in case. So yeah, that's the bench sorted as well. So we have Hanford in goal. To be honest, it's a cup game, so do you know what? I'm going to give Limbert Hines a chance. So Limbert Hines is in goal. Doyle at left back, Ali and Collins at centre back, Bambridge at right back, O'Keefe and Oliver in the midfield, Watson on the left wing, Fenlon on the right wing, and then Carver and Archer up front. So that's going to be the team for this game. So let's get into things. I think I'll just have to do a quick continue, unfortunately, because I didn't get straight to the match day. Right, well, I'll come back when it's on the match day. I'll cut this little bit out, so I'll be back at match day. I've already ran through the team. This is going to be the team for the game. If you want to look at them again, then there's the team for the game. So I'm just going to submit the match. We're against avlechurch today in the English FA Cup second qualifying round. Hopefully we do well in the FA Cup and the FA Trophy, because that's where the money comes from. Obviously in the lower leagues, you don't make a lot of money from the league until you get to about the Championship, because you get more higher paid sponsors, higher league winnings from where you finish in the league. So yeah, we're just going to get into things, and that's it. I'm going to pump the force. We should be winning this one comfortably. I'm probably not going to get much off the players for now. I'm just going to say I have faith in them. There's only Reece Fenlon who's reacted negatively, but he is a upcoming player. I'm going to just check. Get rid of that. Right, I'm going to check all this is. So match in between, speed during highlights, speed that up a bit, everything's there. I want to do it TV view actually, and then just camera zoom in a little bit. There we go, do it down, leave the camera height as dark, do key highlights. Sorry everyone, I've not even set this up yet. And okay, they give me a foul straight away. So it's Archer with a free kick, straight into the hands of Mayer. O'Keefe, Doyle, Watson to Carver. Carver's played it in, Archer's missed. I'm going to slow that down a bit so I can see what's going on. Are you going to let me click on it? Let me slow it down a little bit so I can actually see what's going on in the key highlights. There we go. What I am going to change this though to late scores. That's just for the FA Cup. I like having it set up as that, so then I can see who's playing well on their team. I'm going to leave it on balancer now. We are playing a wing play system, because that was the best recommended to do. Gators on the ball, O'Keefe clears from me, Turton's on the ball for them. McFarlane just missed. My heart sank them for a minute. Oh, but they're playing okay at the minute. I'm going to do a cheeky little shout of encourage to try and get the lads back, get into the game. Come on, lads. Archer's playing well at the moment. So there's not really much happening. What I am going to do is I'm going to go positive instead of balance, because there's not much happening. We should be beating a non-league team, to be honest. But I've tried to improve the team the best way that I can. I was going for loads of players. I kept going for players, and then they kept getting signed for better clubs and better leagues because of the reputation. So I lost out on a lot of players. So the players you're seeing, I've obviously went for a few different players. I nearly signed Antoine Fortuné, if a lot of you know him. Yes, he was old, but he was going to be a good backup player for me with being in the lower leagues. I nearly signed Wes Fletcher as well, ex-player from the Premier League, but then he didn't come to me either because of the reputation. He went to someone else, I think, in the Blue Square Premier. It's not Blue Square, it's changed. That's Panorama National and North, isn't it? Let's point finger, go back out there and grab us a goal. We could be going to a replay here, which isn't great. We're just not doing anything at the minute. Carver or Archer's not doing anything. Watson's not playing great on that wing. Ali's been the best player on the pitch. So yeah, we'll see if we can do anything. Gonna do another encourage shout, because that seems to be working. Demand More used to work on the last FM, but it's encouraged now, which is working a lot more. Archer, Oliver, O'Keefe. Carver just misses. Oh, come on, lads. Gets to 70, I'll make some substitutions. Gators on the ball for them. Monteario blocked it. Gator cleared it. Turton's on the ball for them. Someone put in a tackle. Doyle, great tackle. Carver, Archer, Carver. Come on, Carver. Tackles him. Endall. It's a penalty. Marcus Carver on the penalty. Come on, Carver. Put us 1-0 up in the first game. Come on, lad. That's it. Marcus Carver won the penalty spot. 1-0 to Southport against avlechurch. Should be a higher score line. Great penalty, son. Come on, let's be having you. Right, get to 70. I'll make some substitutions. I'll probably take off Watson, I reckon. And maybe O'Keefe because he's 30. He's probably dying out there. Okay, Ali's tired as well. I'm going to ignore that for now. I'm going to make some subs. So what I'm going to do straight off the bat is I'm going to take Ali off and put on Baxter. And then I'm going to take off Watson because he's not playing great and put on Sanko. And then I'm going to leave it another 10 minutes and then I'll probably just take off a player who's tired just from the recommendation of the assistant manager. If not, O'Keefe will come off because he's on a yellow card and he's 31. So here we go. It's still 1-0 to us. Yeah, O'Keefe's the one who's tired, which I would have expected. So O'Keefe is going to come off. I'm pausing the game, taking O'Keefe off for being on a yellow card. Milo Hall is getting his debut for the club also. So see, Mayers booted it out. Fenland's won it. Archer is on the ball. Archer to Bainbridge. Fenland, O'Keefe. O'Keefe just scored a screamer just before he come off. Well done, O'Keefe, on your debut. Well done, lad. We love to see that. Fenland with a knockdown to Archer. Archer plays a great ball back to Bainbridge. Bainbridge to Fenland. Fenland to O'Keefe. And then O'Keefe for the 30-yard screamer. Well done, lad. 31 years old, but you still got it, lad. Come on, lads. Yes, I want to make the tactical changes because O'Keefe's tired. So Milo Hall comes on for his debut as well. avlechurch are just changing the formation 24/7. Libert Hines is on the ball. Townsend's got it. Archer, Oliver, Hall. Hall to Carver. Carver to Sanko. Sanko's over to Fenlon. Fenlon's to Oliver. Bainbridge is on the ball for me. Bainbridge, no, got tackled. Bainbridge back to Oliver. Oliver plays a great ball. Fenlon, Bainbridge. Bainbridge just scored a quality goal. Right back, Jack Bainbridge bangs it bottom corner from the edge of the box. Come on, lads. What a goal that was as well. Oliver plays it. Fenland nodded it down to Bainbridge. Great play. Bosh in the back of the net. Come on, lads. 3-0 win. First game of the season. Another highlight. Mark Farland, Hill, Mayer. Mayer's played it up. Hall's won the ball. Archer, Fenland. Fenland's running down on this side. Coming inside. Plays it to Archer. Blocked for the corner. Endo blocks a shot. Here comes the corner in. It's Fenland on the corner. Fires it in. Baxter. Oh, just over. Goal kick. Change the formation again. 4 minutes left of the game. Come on, lads. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. There we go. Great first game to the season. I'm very pleased with the lads. Outstretched arms. Very pleased with the lads. Right, so first game of the season. FA Cup second qualifying round. So we're into the third qualifying round now. So what we're probably going to do is I'll wait for it to continue for a second when it sorts itself out. It's probably going to take a while because of the FA Cup, so I won't actually. So what we're going to do is we'll come back in the next one when we've played a bit through the season of the league, and after about 5 or 6 games, we'll come back, see how we're doing, see the form, see the games, and then I'll show you 2 matches, and then that'll be the next episode for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!